Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It is 4th of July morning, so happy 4th of July to all of you. By the time you see this, it'll be over. But yeah, it's kind of a gloomy day, but very warm and muggy already. We've got the AC going already, and it is supposed to rain this afternoon, and then it stops, and then we have rain all night. But it's last 2 days it's been very muggy, but just got out of the morning pantry, and I'll have that haul for you today. Got quite a bit of canned goods, so we'll show that to you. Alright, so I'm gonna head home, and we'll see you in a bit. Alright everyone, so it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's time to eat some lunch. We did not eat breakfast. Gypsy and I actually, after I got home from the pantry, we sat out in the garage, at the back of the garage, and watched the birds and the whatever animals came through, but mostly birds. So now Glenn actually surprised me. So we are, even though it's the 4th, we are still eating what we have, and Glenn actually wanted to eat the rest of that roast that we ate off the other night, and I said I was probably going to end up eating tacos from it. Well, he actually wanted them. Yeah, so that was surprising to me that he'd want to eat it again. So that roast was eaten off of 4 times, and I made him, I didn't record it because when I make his food and I talk and record on it, his food gets cold, so I didn't want to do that. But I made him 5 soft tacos. I first gave him 3, and there was still a little bit more meat left, and then he called and he wanted some more, so I gave him the rest and another couple tacos. So yeah, that roast got eaten, so that's good, no waste there. Yeah, that was I was pleasantly surprised that he wanted to eat that, because normally for him more than 2 days of leftovers is not ideal for him. so good for him. And I know I say I'm on this eat what you have challenge, but he is actually too. Like I said, he's so far eaten everything from the house. So yeah, so it's going very well, and we're gonna have those brats tonight with corn. I can't even say it. Corn on the cob that we received from the pantry. And we also got this cucumber from the pantry yesterday, and I'm going to slice it up and put it in that, whatchamacallit. You think I could talk today? No. Vinegar, water, and sugar and pepper. So I'm sure he would like that once. It's been a while since I made it. Now, I'm not really much for mustard, so I don't really put a whole lot on mine. So I'm actually going to eat the sub sandwich today. So we each had half of it, so that's good. And this is the other half of that tomato that I cut for Glenn yesterday. So I'm going to just go ahead and start making this. So these are the last 2 slices of bologna that were in the freezer. So those are gone. And the sub roll is gone that we got from the pantry. This is the other half of it. And there is still a couple more pieces of lunch meat ham. We could have those like in an omelet or something, or a hot ham and cheese sandwich. There is plenty to eat in this house. You just have to look. Alright, got that. I'm going to throw my tomatoes on there. So now the other half of the tomato is eaten. I'm probably just going to take this end piece, throw a little bit of salt on there, and eat it like that. And I think I feel like just kind of sitting down at the recliner, eating, and then have just watching a movie or something. I'm just kind of feeling that way today. I think I got everything on here. All right. Let's cut this in half. Oh man, am I loving this. Cut so nice. I actually sliced this roll open with this, and oh my god. Heaven. And also, let me get my plate. So there's my sub sandwich. And I actually tasted these Lay's Wavy Cuban sandwich potato chips that were sent in friend mail with all the other snacks. They actually taste pretty good, and it's not super hard. It's got a light crisp to it. But it actually just has a very light pickle taste. That's it. Other than that, it tastes like a normal chip. So I'm going to have some with my lunch. Yeah, they don't come with seasoning or anything on it. Well, I'm sure there is, but it doesn't look like a big heavy seasoning. So, alright, so there is our Eat What You Have at Home lunch on this 4th of July. And stay tuned. I'm not sure what I'm going to record next. All right, everyone. So I'm sitting down at my my table eating my lunch because Blackie is actually under the recliner. He likes to sleep there, so I didn't have the heart to chase him out. So, but sometimes they're like kids, and you want them to take a nap. So I want him to take a nap. So I'm just gonna eat here. But I wanted to show you with the Christmas in July. Those of you that want to watch movies, if you have Amazon Prime. Right now, if you've never gotten Hallmark movies now, right now on Amazon Video, they are doing a free trial. So you get a 7-day free trial so you can watch their Christmas movies for free for 7 days. So if you click on it, some of my favorite Christmas movies are on here. If you go down, it shows you all the movies that are playing. And like this one over here, I don't know if you can see it, it's way over here. It's called The Christmas Cottage. That's one of my favorites. Crown for Christmas with Danica, I forget her last name. But it's not all just Christmas movies. There are some summertime movies, fall movies. But Hallmark Movies now has a good selection of Hallmark movies. But if you go to the recently added, and click on see more, all the new Christmas movies they just added are in there. This one right here, Most Wonderful Time of the Year with Henry Winkler, that's one of my favorites. But all my favorites are playing right now. This one in the far corner, Christmas with the Darlings. What else? Christmas Incorporated right here. I'm just showing you some of the movies I like to watch here. I don't really watch like a lot of the newer ones because I don't know why. What other ones my favorites? Oh, this one right here, Christmas Next Door with Jesse Metcalfe. That's a cute movie. Oh, this one over here in the corner, Finding Christmas. You can't see it. Oh, well, duh. Turn the screen. I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, I like that movie. And I was just at where I wanted to be. Snow Bride right here is a good movie. 12 Gifts of Christmas I like. Coming Home for Christmas. One of my favorites is A Bramble House Christmas. That is such a good movie. And then, let's see. This one also, Christmas Land. I love that movie. It's so cute. Oh, this one, The Christmas List. That is such a cute movie. And some of these movies will show up on the regular Hallmark during the Christmas season. And they play them at the beginning. And then they only play them once. And then they play the very new ones like 20 times over again. This one, Christmas in Montana. That's a good movie. And the scenery is so beautiful. So yeah. Those are just some of my favorites to watch during the Christmas season. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do that 7-day trial right now, because for the next 4 or 5 days, it's going to be raining here and we're going to be in the house. So what better time to watch the Christmas movies while it's raining outside. So yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. All right, so I just wanted to show that to you. And these are just the recently added movies. There's other movies on there that they already have that you can watch for free. So again, Amazon Prime Video, Hallmark Movies Now, free trial if you haven't had it, and 7 days. But don't forget to cancel your free trial before that 7th day. Otherwise, it'll automatically charge you. All right, so I'm going to eat lunch and pick out a Christmas movie to watch. So see you guys later. All right, everyone. So I finished eating lunch, and that sub was good. So now I'm going to make the sweet and tangy cucumbers. This is the cucumber we received from the pantry yesterday, so we want to get that used up, because once it goes in the refrigerator, sometimes you forget about it, and it's just best to use it up right away. For these, this I don't want too thick of. This is probably the thickest, and that's probably a little too thick. So you want thinner slices, but it's each their own taste, I guess. It's up to you. Alright, so now I said Glenn likes it a little more tangy. I like it a little more sweet, so what do we have? 2 separate bowls. And I'm going to put these in mine because I cut those a little thicker, and I know he doesn't like too much thickness in that. Alright, I'm going to try to cut his a little thinner. Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah, when when we used to live in our side-by-side, we used to rent the side-by-side, and his sister, when she was alive, obviously when she was alive, used to bring us stuff that she makes, and she made this all the time, and oh, I used to love it. I used to say to Glenn, you don't want any, right? So I could eat it all the time, but now he actually eats it more than I do. It's kind of thick. But yeah, I think if it's at room temperature and it's a little sweeter, then I like it. I don't like them too cold and not tangy, not super sour. That vinegar makes it really sour. Okay, so I'm going to do Glenn's first. So I'm going to put the water in first. He likes very little water versus vinegar. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw some water in there. And now I'm going to put some vinegar. Add some sugar. Add some pepper. He likes a lot of pepper. And just stir it around. I should have done it in a bigger bowl so it has room to move, and then pour it in the individual bowls. See if I can make this work. Just want to make sure all that sugar's disintegrated. And then all you do is taste it and see where you want to go from there. Whether you want it sweeter, you want it more vinegary, more pepper, whatever. And that's all there is to it. Alright. And all basically you're tasting now is the juice, because that's what's going to soak into the cucumbers. Oh yeah, that's tangy. And I think even he would say it's a little too tangy. I'm going to throw some more pepper in there. Alright, so that's all there is to it. I'm just going to do this to taste now. Cover them up and put them in the refrigerator. Alright, so I'm going to just finish them both up, but that's how we make our vinegar cucumbers. Okay, so now that I got the cucumbers done, it's 3:05 right now. We're probably going to be eating about 6 o'clock, so what I'm going to do is I've got the large Hot Logic out, and I'm going to put the beer brats in there now. It's not going to take 3 hours to warm up. It's going to warm up pretty quick, but it's just going to stay hot and keep it warm for the remainder of the time. So, all right. So there's 6 brats in here. That's going to be plenty for us. Plus we'll have the corn on the cob. And what's nice is there's already onions in here. So for those who have never seen a Hot Logic, this is basically a warming plate, and the cord, the plug-in cord, comes in the back, and you just plug it in. There's no settings, no nothing. It's just a warming plate, and you put it in. So that's all I got to do to this. That makes it real convenient. Alright, plugging it in, moving it to the side, and that's ready to go. Alright, so now I'm going to get my stuff ready. I'm going to make the banana pudding pie, and that should be all I have to do yet. Alright everyone, so now I'm going to make dessert, and I was originally going to make a Jell-O poke cake, but it's too hot today and I didn't want to turn on the oven, so I'm making a no-bake banana pudding cream pie. Except I'm doing it in here again because I have a cover for it. I don't have to worry about it getting smashed in the refrigerator. All I did was line the bottom with graham crackers. Most people either buy an already made crust, or they smash up the graham cracker, put it in butter, and mix it all up. I just put it on like that because honestly, by tonight or tomorrow morning, you're not even going to know they're there. So, and that's the way we like it. We're not much for the crust. All right, so I'm going to move this to the side, and I'm going to put in 2 small boxes of banana cream pudding. These are the 3-ounce boxes, or 3.4 ounce. I'm going to put 2 of them in. I have 2 different brands here. One's Great Value, one's Jell-O, so they're a little off in color. I'm just going to give those a whisk and combine them. Alright, so now I'm going to put in 2.5 cups of milk. And I'm going to whisk this up. I love this banana cream pudding pie. So good. And it has such a good smell. I can smell it right now, the banana in it. You know what it smells like? Like a banana taffy candy. When I was a kid, we used to buy these little taffy candies, and they came in a little pack of 4 or something, and banana was always my favorite. People are starting the fireworks off early around here, but it's supposed to start raining about the time they start fireworks here. We're supposed to get rain starting around the 9 o'clock hour, which is about when they start the fireworks. Now here in our town, we at the end of where the lake is, Lake Michigan, at our marina, not the marina, the harbor, the South Pier. We have 2 piers, north and south. And usually on 4th of July, they have a big shindig there, big party, and then at night they shoot off professional fireworks. So we never go. We went the first couple years I was here, but it was so crowded. It was so unbelievable. And there's only one way in and out of that place, and that's a safety hazard. Because if you have to get out of there in a hurry, people are going to get hurt. So, alright, so I got that mixed in. Now I'm going to get my Cool Whip. Alright, I'm going to put probably half of this in there, and I'm going to save the other half to spread on top of the pie. And I'm just going to fold this in. You can put it all in right now and not put the Cool Whip on top, or you can put it on top, and then in that case you would only put half of it in right now. I'll start the corn on the cob probably about 5 o'clock. These desserts are so easy. So right along with eat at home or eat what you have, in the past few grocery hauls, quite a bit, we've been buying a lot of already baked or already packaged, like cookies and Pop-Tarts and all kinds of things like that. And I just really need to get back to doing desserts at home. And they always taste better at home too. So you just spend so much money on prepackaged stuff, already baked cookies and stuff like that. It's so expensive. It just we want to put that money, that food money, more towards like fruits and vegetables. We've been wanting to get like Brussels sprouts and asparagus and things like that. So next time I go grocery shopping, now Glenn might want some Chip Ahoy cookies because sometimes he likes to just have his Chip Ahoy cookies. But I'm not going to be buying Pop-Tarts or a bunch of cookies or anything like that. I'm going to go back to making my desserts at home. Alright, So I'm going to refrigerate this Cool Whip, the rest of it. And right now I'm going to pour this into here. Oops. Guess I was just forced to eat that. Alright, just going to spread it out. Now, we've done these with those like vanilla wafers, and we've done it where we put bananas on it, but we put the bananas on our individual pieces because I just don't like when bananas sit in a dessert. They get all dark. I don't like that at all. All right. And that's basically it. Just going to cover it now and let it chill in the refrigerator, and then when we're ready to eat, I'll just top it with this, the rest of the Cool Whip. All right, so dessert is done, cucumbers are done, brats in the Hot Logic. I'll start the corn later on, and I think I can catch a breath right now. So I'm going to sit down for a bit and then get back to it. All right, everyone. So here is our 4th of July meal. I already took Glenn his. He had 2 brats, 2 corn on the cob, and his cucumber. And so here is mine. He had his brats on rolls and put horseradish, mustard, ketchup, and the onions that were in the beer. And me, I just put ketchup on it. If anything, I put ketchup, and I don't always put that either. Sometimes I eat it just like that. But I've already got butter and a little bit of salt over there where I'm going to eat. So I'll butter my corn. And my cucumbers, I'll let sit for a little bit to get more at room temperature. I forgot to take them out, and I don't like them super cold. So that's our 4th of July meal. Simple, but delicious. All right, everyone. So there is our banana cream pudding pie. I put the rest of the whip topping on the top of it, and it looks like it's set pretty good. It's nice and thick. So that's going to do it for this 4th of July video. I have to say, fireworks are illegal unless they're done professionally here. And there are people on this block pretty close to our house. There are a lot of families with dogs on this street. And I'm guessing they were in turmoil tonight because somebody in the neighborhood decided to blast off a bunch of loud fireworks for hours upon hours, and Gypsy got stressed out. So I went in the room with her, laid on the bed with her, and held her. And so yeah, she was very stressed out. And friends of ours down the road, they have a couple dogs as well that were going nuts. So very stressful for dogs, for some dogs, for a lot of dogs probably. And so yeah, it was not a good night for Gypsy, and I just tried to hold her and keep her calm. She felt a little better when we went in the room to just lay on the bed. And then she finally let herself just go to sleep, and she was knocked out. So yeah, not a good night for Gypsy. But it's over, the fireworks are over, and that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July. Other than the fireworks with Gypsy, we had a nice peaceful day up until that point. And so yeah, Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate all of you and the support you give this channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.